Hi, Butch Bartolome here from the Fran-Guru Exchange. Lyndah and I would like to welcome you to the show that is every Monday, 6 p.m. You know, Lyndah and I started a business called GMB, Franchise Developers, way back in 1993. Our aim is to help a lot of entrepreneurs to look at franchising, the benefits of how to expand their business, as well as growing their brand. And true enough, we have been successful and blessed to let a lot of entrepreneurs see how franchising works. We have written a book called Is Franchising for You, which won the Book of the Year in 2012, and the third under the profession category in 1983. We also write a column every Saturday over at abscbnnews.com as Business Mentor. The whole purpose is to let people know the goodness of entrepreneurship. So join us every Mondays, 6 p.m. live over cbrc.tv, YouTube, and Facebook. If you have any questions, let us know. Okay, bye-bye. Hey, good evening, Pilipinas. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Ito po naman po si Butch Bartolome. Kasama po yung aking may bahay, si Lyndah Bartolome, na naghahatid na naman ng isang magandang talakayan or discussion about franchise at business at lahat. So Lyndah, magandang gabi at bumati naman tayo sa ating mga nakikinig.
Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Salamat for joining us again in this show. Exciting itong portion na to kasi parang this is the second portion of, remember, ang series natin ngayon is full circle story behind lots of pizza. Nagsimula tayo sa founder, lalo na kay Mrs. Tess ng Tian. And then, this afternoon, this is exciting. Second generation siya. How the second generation is assisting the founders manage lots of pizza. And then we look forward to the shining moments of Lots of Pizza, which will be next Monday, where we will feature franchisees of Lots of Pizza. So, kaya siya full circle kasi yung founders, yung second generation, at saka yung franchisees. Pero we will see the entire circle of a business, how it started, how it is being managed, expanded, and how lives of franchisees become better because of their franchise.
Yan. So, ang ganda ng topic natin ngayon because we really invited somebody we saw when he was still a child and now a fulfilled person. And let's introduce Robert Ngan of
Hi, Robert.
Lots of gabi, everyone. Hi, Tita Lyndah. Tita Butch, how are you?
Hi,
meron pa yung greetings sa Lots of Pizza. Lots of
Pizza. Meron yan,
gabi.
Robert. Repeat that again.
Repeat again?
Yeah, Lots sayang gabi, everyone.
Lots sayang gabi. Wow. Bago yun, ha? Lots sayang gabi.
Lots sayang gabi. Huwag mong aksayahin ang gabi. In other words. Basta kumain ka ng pizza. Ayos yan. Lalo na maulan ngayon. Di ba? So, yung isa sa mga siguro, Robert, nandyan na naman si Armand Benco, yung ating tukayo. Patay tayong bata ka, Lyndah. At nakaka-5 minutes
natin, ha?
Oo. At alam mo naman si tukayo, ayaw nating kainin yung oras niya. Baka alam mo naman, feasibilities, yan. So anyway, Robert, introduce mo naman sarili mo sa ating mga nakikinig at nanonood sa atin.
Latsayang gabi everyone. Ako po ay si Robert Ngan. I'm the second generation ng Latsa Pizza, and I'm now the general manager of Latsa Pizza. I am also at the same time a master's entrepreneur, and I'm happy to be here and share my experiences with you guys. At sana marami kayong matutunan sa akin.
Sigurado marami matututunan dahil sa iyo alam mo naman yun ang pinaghihintay-hintayan nila. Sabi nila, pag ang founder daw nagsimula, yung second generation, ano naman kaya ang gagawin ng second generation, lalong-lalo na nag-aral at nag-master. So, let's start with the presentation, yung iyong kinalakihan. Yan. Robert, naalala mo pa ba yan?
Wow, that was in 1986, no? That was our very first outlet, no, in Manjola. That's in front of my school. So I used to study there in college, no. At that time, medyo Tito Butch, Tita Lyndah, I can still remember that I'm a bit parang nahihiya pa ako to tell my classmates that we own those stores, no. So parang it's really a strange feeling. It's really strange for me because parang we're just starting at that time. So parang nahihiya pa ako niyan. That's what I remember.
Nahiya ka. Si Alman Benko, sabi la, Beda and brother. Yes. Mga Bedans talaga, mga ano ba tawag nyo? Matitibay. Talagang puso, di ba? Mahusay mga Bedans talaga Tignan natin. So anyway, natandaan mo yan, nakita mo yung lugar na yan. Sabi nga niya the place for nourishment in college. So ano ang nakita mo diyan? Medyo nahiya ka ba? Bakit ka na medyo nahiya?
Well, we're just starting up, and parang ang tawag diyan, if I still remember it correctly, tawag ng mga bedista diyan parang HEPA zone, parang ganoon, no? So it's just a small business, no? So parang yun ang I can still remember them calling that canteen, and they would sometimes scold me and ask me if I own or if my family owns that business. Then if I tell them that I do, then sabihin nila sa akin palagi, why don't you treat us there? Libre mo kami ng siopaw. So in short, Tito Butch, naubos ang pera ko dyan Kaya kaya actually hindi ako nahiya sa classmates ko, nahiya ako sa parents ko because naubos yung baon ko dahil sa puros panlilibre sa kanila, no?
So in other words, Robert, nahiya ka kasi ayaw mo mag-charge. Kumbaga, sign sheet, di ba? Yan yung ano natin.
Exactly.
Oo.
Naubos yung pera ko dyan.
Oo. Pero alam ko, hindi ka nagdi-date dyan siguro dahil alam mo, baka natin si mother.
And then in the boots, ano tayo, very studious.
Studio siguro. Yes. Robert, siguro yung next line, next set natin, makikita natin yung, natatanda mo pa ba yan, yung Vera Mall ninyo na nagbukas kayo, nag-expand na kayo doon?
Yeah, ang liit ng store namin dyan before, Tito Butch, we're just located under the stairs. But
under
I think
the stairs kayo.
Yeah, that's the very first venture sa business ng father ko. So, kasi he used to be the parang president of Vera Realty at that time. So, parang nakita niya yung meron binigay sa kanya na isang pwesto dyan sa ilalim ng ano. So, parang we're just selling, basic items like mani, sagugulaman, banana Q, all those stuff, no? But pizza is just one of them. And I remember my uncle, my auntie used to work there also. So parang it just become a family, it's a family business, no?
Talaga, it's really a family affair dahil meron kang cheerleader dito. Sabi nga ni Sofia Ngan, that's my dad. Go, Papa.
Wow, talagay ko, yan ba talagang voluntary yan or involuntary yan?
Cheerleader.
At si
Hi,
Armand,
Tia.
si Armand Benko, palagay ko lumaki yan dyan sa Lots of Pizza, no? Kasi nilulusob niya raw parating Bira Mall at Menjola, okay?
Yeah.
So,
We
ibang
have the best
activista ito si
gulaman.
Armand eh.
Yeah.
Oo. So,
Mm.
but yung feeling mo, yung next line natin, next set natin, ano ba ang feeling mo nung nag-aral ka ba? Bakit ka ba nag-aral pa? Kasi tapos ka na sa college, di ba?
Yeah, Tito Butch, actually, my dad told me at that time that if I really want to be a general manager of the company, no, then I really have to have that master's degree. So that's his only condition. If I don't get that master's degree, then he thinks that I don't deserve to be in that place. And sabi ko nga at that time, no, I was afraid to take that master's degree because I wasn't lucky enough to be top of our class or even an honor student at that time. But I trusted my parents because they believed in me. And yun nga, kaya sabi ko sa sarili ko, this is my chance to prove everybody that I deserve this position. And I was lucky enough to be, awarded as a gold medalist during those
Wow.
Ateneo days.
Wow.
Okay, tamo.
Wow.
Ang parents mo naniniwala sa iyo, ikaw naman di ka naniniwala sa sarili mo. Tignan mo 'yan, di ba?
But how was your But how was your entry, Robert, to Lots of Pizza?
Well, to tell you honestly, Tita Linda, it wasn't easy. It wasn't walk in the park, so to speak. It wasn't something that is going to be handed to you on a silver platter. And I really went through a difficult process at that time. So I started as a bodeguero, so I was not ashamed of it. And after that, I became a service crew of a particular outlet. Kasi we used to have this store in San Beda College, Alabang, formerly Benedictine Abbey School. So we had this canteen before. And my parents, told me to work as a service crew at that particular store so I can gain some experiences, So I went through the normal process like an ordinary employee. I think they wanted me to show to our other employees na dinaanan ko lahat yan. And of course, my experiences we've had a lot of conflicts with my parents, lots of them.
Which is normal.
We tend to disagree on a lot of things, because I think that's normal for a family business. Between parents and their kids, you tend to have some disagreements along the way, but at the end of the day, there's always this respect. You always have to respect your parents, because that's, I think, my parents have prepared me to have this kind of solid values. Masyadong malakas yung foundation namin, and very very strong, that every time when my parents tell me to do this, kahit na I tend to disagree, I would still follow it, because nandun yung respeto ko sa kanila, and also because I also love them. And aside from that, there's also some unacceptance with our franchisees, so the moment they absorb me in the company, some franchisees, they always give you this strange look na, who are you? Di ba?
Parang siguro, so yung Robert, hindi ka pala COO agad. Ha?
Yeah.
Yung child of the owner. Okay.
Yeah,
kung may mga questions kayo kay Robert, itanong nyo na dito, ha? At,
well, I think Butz and Robert, at this point, it's important to see that ang second generation is normally exposed sa family business. So they have their own they have their own ideas on ba't ba ginagawa ito ni daddy ko at ni mommy ko. O si Robert, medyo nahihiya siya kasi yung stall nasa harap ng eskwela nila. Nahihiya siya because ayaw niyang manlibre kasi naubos yung pera niya. So we have to consider that when children are exposed to family business at an early age, it's always good But there are certain things that happen in their minds that they're not able to communicate to parents kaagad. So may mga sarili silang mindsets na nadidevelop when they see the businesses of their parents. And with Robert talking about his entry sa Lots of Pizza, I think it's important to realize that there is no walk in the park, as Robert said. It's not a walk in the park na bigla kang papasok kasi child of the owner ka. And even if you are already in the company, I'm sure up to now, ang family business is really that way. There's always not really a conflict, but magkaibang points of view. Iba yung tingin ng generation, ng second generation, iba yung tingin ng first generation. And I think we have to face that reality and say, ganito talaga ang family business. Magkaiba yung perspective. But what is very, very important and what I want to emphasize is what Robert said. Kahit na ayaw ko minsan yung pinapagawa, I respect my parents and I love my parents. Ed, Tess, congratulations for reading Robert this way. So, that's how...
Yeah.
Go ahead, Sir Butz.
Yeah. Gusto ko lang batiin yung mga nanonood. Meron din young generation ngayon. Si MJ Manguera. Hi, Sir Butz and Ma'am Lyndah daw. At si Adi Kolalik. Hi, Sir Robert. Wow, mukhang marami kang fans talaga, ha? At si MJ Manguera, yeah, yes, basic. Yes, basic. But anyway, Robert, yung nag-aaral ka, next slide nga please. Nung nag-aaral ka, ano ba yung mga na-bring out mo ngayon na nagbukas ng isip mo sa pagpapatakbo ng Lots of Pizza? Kasi nagtitraining ka na, no? Nagwo-work ka from the ranks up, right? How were you able to convince your parents na eto dapat dad, eto dapat mom, ganun?
Well, the discipline of my parents, they're both CPAs, Tito Butch. And they always base their decision based on hard facts. Okay, so, and that's what I think the masters, yung masteral sa Ateneo would always teach you. 80% of the time, it's all about facts, and 20% would only be the ideas or decisions. So that's what entrepreneurship or business is all about. So you tend to understand, gather data, do some research first before you arrive at a conclusion. And sabi nga, I used to remember my professor, Sir Andy Ferreria, would always tell us that never assume, because if you assume, you're just making an ass of you and me. So that's what he used to tell us. So never make assumptions, and I always tend to get the respect of my parents because of that, because I always show them facts. Unlike before, Tito Butch, whatever comes out of my mind, that's what I tell them, and it doesn't work that way for them, because this my parents are CPA at saka mga cum laude itong mga to, Tito Butch. So mahirap silang i-satisfy, and kailangan dadaan ka sa butas ng karayong.
Tsaka remember, CPA yan, they count everything. Okay, accounting is an exact science. So bago dyan, your mother is so proud of you. You know that, Robert? I just want to say, go, Robert. Happy to know that we work on the value of trust and respect. And gosh,
wow,
ang galing naman. And
but I wanted to tell Robert na I think yun yung dahilan kung bakit sinabi sa'yo ni daddy mo, hindi ka pwedeng maging general manager hanggang hindi ka nagmamasteral sa entrepreneurship.
Yes.
Correct.
Because that's the mindset he wanted you to. Mahirap ituro kasi yun with your dad and mom. Nasa ano na nila yan nasa pagkataon na nila yan kasi mga CPA yan eh. But hindi nila pwedeng i-transfer yan sa'yo. So ang ginawa nila, And your dad had a very good foresight.
Mhm.
Robert, take masteral.
That's true.
So
So-
that
That's right.
you will be able to understand each other. And what happened ba when you took your masteral? Was the communication between you and your parents better?
Oh, definitely, Tita Linda. Because when I took up that master's, inayos yung thought process ko eh. So, everything works on a process, no? You have marketing, may marketing process yan, operations process, human resource process, financial process, everything has a process in business. Because my dad kasi is an originator, no? So magaling siya mag-isip ng ideas. And my mom is an excellent operator. So magandang combination nila eh. So you have an idea, but operationalizing it is something that is very difficult because you cannot actualize that idea without somebody who's going to operationalize it.
That's
And my
true.
job right now is to organize everything. So we already have the three O's. So meron na kaming originator, meron na kaming operator, meron na kaming organizer. So I'm already in this stage na I tend to organize everything so that
Right.
we can strengthen the foundation of the business further and ensure its success.
But you know,
Okay.
Robert, let me
Okay.
congratulate you. 35 years na, and
Yan.
let me congratulate one of our celebrity and the boss of CBRC, Dr. Carl Balita. Ang sabi niya, happy for you. Mabuhay daw ang Fran-Guru. Si Dr. Carl Balita, congratulations, 14th anniversary nila. CBRC,
Congratulations.
14th year. Ikaw naman, 35 years, no?
35 minutes.
And also Lester Monleon, sabi na, uy, galing nito. Mukhang naghahanap to ng bonus. We are proud to have you as one of our bosses, Sir Butch. Sir Robert, mukhang maaga pa ang 13th
Nagpapalapad ng
month.
papel,
Maaga
ano?
pa. Mahusay ito,
Lahat
mahusay
sa
ito.
bonus yan, Robert.
Bonus to,
Lahat sa
bonus.
bonus.
Mga nag-share. At si Ani Barameda, hello kuya. You have been a huge part of lots of pizza growth because of your hard work and dedication, supporting you all the way. Wow!
Love you. Love you, sis.
Wow, okay galing talagang mukhang marami kang fans, Robert, no? So
Kaya
tatlong
lang, Sir Boots, before we had the shows, nagkikwentuhan tayo ni Robert, and I want to be able to say this to the viewers kasi a lot of second generation feel this way. That when Robert graduated, I remember Tess was calling and was so upset kasi si Robert ayaw pumunta sa Lots of Pizza. Correct, Robert? I
Yeah.
think you went to a car dealership. You
That's
got
right.
employed in a car dealership. So I got to talking to your mom about this. I'm sure she was, she had so much pain because she could not convince you to join Lots of Pizza. Ako naman, my 2 cents thought during that conversation I had with your mom was this: there is nothing parents can do.
Mhm.
There is a time when children will make that decision. And I think I was very happy when I got the news that you finally joined Lots of Pizza. So I think this is also a lesson for parents that we will not expect everyone. We will not expect all the children to want to join the family business. Ano yan eh? Proseso din yan eh. Proseso
tama yun.
ng bata.
Tama yun.
Proseso din yan.
Kasi hindi kailangan pilitin eh. Hindi kailangan na basta dito ka. Kung ayaw mo, hindi. But you were able to be persuaded, no? Gentle persuasion, di ba? Hindi naman sa pilitan. But nagtrabaho ka nga, di ba? But again, you realize the value that, ito yung isa sa mga nakikita ko, Lyndah at Robert, marami mga dito, mga nanonood na second generation, third generation. Tapos, yung business nung family nila, sayang eh. Sayang, nandyan na. Why start a business when you can even have there in that golden plate, di ba? And that's where Robert comes in. So Robert, we only have a few minutes. Ano ba talaga ang mga...
kwentuhan.
Ang bilis ng kwentuhan natin eh. Ayoko lalo dyan si Boss Carl eh. Alam mo naman, baka nanonood yung ating Ano ba talaga ang mga takeaways na nakikita mo ngayon sa negosyo ng Lots of Pizza? Where is Lots of Pizza heading?
Well, to be quite honest, Tito Butch, my dad kasi is really a visionary. No, I mean, both my parents are. Sa ngayon kasi, they wanted Lots of Pizza to be an umbrella group to be an umbrella group. No, so parang under Lots of Pizza, they wanted to have more businesses. So ang nakikita kong opportunity dyan is we can create new businesses from within. So kasi sa Lots of Pizza, we already have human resource, we have marketing, no, we have warehousing, we have logistics. So all of these departments can be easily converted into a new business. Like for example, sa HR, pwede namin gawing manpower agency yan eh. Tapos marketing, we can create a separate marketing agency. So aside from our commissaries, we can create new businesses out of it. So I'm just waiting for the go signal from my parents to do it. And kating-kating na ako, Tito Butch.
Talagang go. Nanggigigil talaga yan. Yan ang kumbaga yan ang Rambo, yan ang boxer, di ba? Yan ang always on the go. Hindi nag-hibernate, hindi yung kung kailan lang magsusweldo kasi anyway, CEO naman ako eh. Mayaman si Papa, mayaman si Mama. Oh, but sabi ni Stephanie, teka nga pala, but ang daming mukhang ilan ba anak mo, Robert, ngayon?
What a question.
alam mo, ilan ba ang iyong anak na Robert ngayon?
Well, I have two lovely daughters, Tito Butch. So,
wow.
Hi Stephanie, hi Penny, hi Pia. Love you guys.
Oh, but you saw you started, I think you saw naman, no? Kasi doon sa tapat ng bahay nyo, kahit kumakain ka for lunch, nag-impact-impake yung mami mo. Tapos may komisaring isang maliit lupa pa yung flooring. But you saw the growth. How did franchising add on to the value of the business of Lots of Pizza?
Well, Tito Butch, we view kasi franchising as a business strategy, no? It can be a good business strategy if done right. Because franchising has helped us in a lot of ways. So, first of all, Lots of Pizza was able to fix its weaknesses, no? And by hiring or recruiting competent franchisees, no? Like for example, at that time we don't have marketing experts. So in a way, it helped us a lot because we're lucky enough to have some franchisees who are expert in the field of marketing. And in a marketing perspective, franchising has helped us because just imagine these franchisees, they're able to open a business in a particular area na hindi ka familiar. So sila, tigaron sila, they're from there, they know a lot of people, they know the barangay captains, they know yung mga customers nila, so they able to manage or market their business very well in that particular area rather than us managing or marketing the business ourselves in that particular area na wala kaming masyadong alam or kakilala dun sa location na yun.
Yeah.
And,
but you know, Robert, next week, I think we will be featuring somebody who's two franchisees, di ba? Dalawa yun.
Yeah.
Yung isang franchisee mo, yung sinasabi ng mami, top notcher, ilan bang branches ng franchisee na yun?
30 yata.
30, I think that's si Sir Randy Castillo.
Yeah, he has 30 stores. 30.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then the other one, sino ba yung pangalawa? Meron pa tayong interview yung pangalawa. You know, maganda ito, Lyndah, the full circle talaga. Kasi yung mga nanonood sa atin, maintindihan na paano nagsimula yung negosyo, paano ba lumaki yung negosyo, at paano nag-franchise, ano ba yung advantage. No? Kasi marami nagsabi, ayoko ng franchising kasi ganito. But knowing Robert and the family, knowing the intention and the growth, at saka seeing a franchisee with multiple 30 stores, sabi nga ni Tess Kanchan, halos 1 milyon ata ang binuhos nito, pinaikot-ikot.
More than.
So, we got a few minutes. Final words, Robert, before we wind up.
Well, Tito Butch, I just want to give some advice to those who are about to manage their own business or are about to enter
Yeah.
the family business. No, so first of all, get a master's degree. And second, create an ambitious business plan. And then, ito ang pinakamatinding experience ko sa lahat, hire competent people. So, in my experience, you should invest more on recruitment, no, rather than getting the wrong people for the job, because it will be too expensive or too costly for the company if that happens. Then, aside from that, institute the right structures to ensure the success of the business. Then, lastly, obey your parents, love your
Yes,
parents.
I wanted to say that. I wanted to say that. Respect
That's
and
one
love
of
your
the
parents.
one of the 10 commandments yan, Robert. Ang sabi
Yes,
naman ni
that's
Ani,
right.
Sofia Ngan, great, thanks for supporting my dad. Talagang marami support kay Robert. Okay, and lots of pizza. And Ani Barameda, strength of business by second gen stands on how strong the values are, both business and
Correct.
family values. Ang
Correct.
galing nito that were passed on by the first generation. Core strength of our family. Ani mo, sabi ni Arman Benko dahil naghihintay na siya.
Yeah.
Okay, Lyndah. So,
Okay, so
again, Robert, we have, it's such a pleasure, though we have short period, but you gave really strong and high advices. And we really appreciate you taking part in the growth of Lots of Pizza. I won't be surprised Lots of Pizza will be going in different parts of the country and even in the world soon
Yes.
with your at the helm.
Soon, God
Okay.
willing.
Right.
Thank you, Tito Butch. Thank you, Tito
Thank
Linda.
you.
for
Thank
giving
you.
this
And Lyndah,
Thank
opportunity.
you.
what can you say now? Thank you, Robert. Thank you.
well, all I can say, and I will repeat this, Ed, Tess, you did a very good job. Look at your Robert now. And I think next week, ang tabayanan natin, ang tawag namin sa series next week is Shining Moments of Lots of Pizza. Because the shining moments of any franchise is when you have successful franchises. Papakinggan natin sila next Monday. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Robert. And I'm so proud of
Thank you,
you.
Robert.
My saludo ako sa iyo. Talagang keep it up. And make sure
Yes.
the third generation comes in prepared. I know you have somebody already in mind, the 20-year-old daughter who's studying
Yes.
marketing and management. Please consider the growth and the legacy that your parents are leaving behind.
That's
All right?
right. Thank you, Tito
So again,
Butch. Thank you, Tito Linda.
Thank you so much.
Maraming salamat, Robert.
Thank
More
you,
power.
thank you.
And how do you say, lots sayang? Lots of, ano sabi mo ngayon?
Lots salamat.
Lots salamat. Ayan si
Lots
Victor.
salamat.
Ayan si
Okay.
Victor Divina Gracia na naman na taga Las Piñas. Isa yan na
Lots
masugid na
salamat.
nanonood. Lots salamat.
Lots salamat
Maraming
po.
salamat.
Thank you,
Again.
Tito Butch. Thank you, Tito Linda.
Ay,
Okay.
thank you, Robert.
So guys, thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching Fran-Guru Exchange. Watch out for more episodes as we bring to you a lot of exciting information. Only here at Fran-Guru Exchange. And thank you to CBRC.tv.